KUE News, your place for the latest in entertainment,
celebrity gossip, and fashion.
Same Kardashian drama.
Same hot tea.
this time a new day.
New time.
This is KUE News.
Welcome to KUE News, your place for the latest in entertainment. I'm Jasmine.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm Becca.
And before we get to the tea, I want to talk about last night's 88th Annual Oscars Awards show. What did you guys think of the show?
Chris Rock, the host of the show, killed it. I thought he killed it. I mean, there was times where he kind of like was trying to cross over to get over the hashtag Oscars so white because of lack of diversity, because there was no black people nominated, but I thought he did a good job addressing it and making the audience feel very uncomfortable certain times.
For sure.
Yeah, I actually thought it was a little too much. He did a little too much. Like, I understand, like the opening monologue, yeah, you get into it, and then I think you should have let it go there. Like, it just kept going on, and by diversity, and it was a little too much. But I thought he did great.
Yeah, exactly. When he brought out Stacey Dash, guys, that was so awkward.
Nobody knew how to react. They were just, The Weeknd was just like covering his face and didn't know how to.
How do you get someone to troll themselves? Like, how did he get her to come on the show and make herself look dumb? Like, how?
I guess that's just the power of Chris Rock.
I guess.
He's a great comedian.
So what were some of the best moments for you watching the show?
Lady Gaga had a
great
good.
tribute to abuse victims.
Yeah, so good. And I don't know if you guys saw, but like Brie Larson, the actress who won Best Actress, she hugged every single one of the survivors that after they walked off the stage, which is really, really cool. Really cool.
My fave was Leonardo. Finally got the W.
Yeah.
Finally got the W. Finally.
He should have got it for like 6 different roles, but got it for getting almost killed by a bear.
That's what it takes
living
sometimes.
inside of one for like, oh man, that was.
But he worked really hard on that role, so it was well deserved.
And his speech was great.
Yeah.
It's great. I love when celebrities use their status to touch on issues like that, which is really cool.
He knew he was going to win because he already had that.
He knew. He had all
climate
change.
He prayed on this.
I knew he was going to win. So.
Okay, now to the good part. We have a lot of tea brewed today. I couldn't even think of the flavor of the week because there's so much going on. My teacup runneth over. Becca has iced tea today because it was too hot for her. I just know.
It's like 70 degrees outside.
It's super lit. It's super lit. Okay, Jackson, tell us what happened last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday, Kim Kardashian West finally posted the first photo of her and Kanye's 3-month-old son, Saint West. She Instagrammed the pic with the caption, Saint West in all caps. In the photo, Saint is sleeping with his hands up in the air, holla, already doing the Kanye shrug. And her website, she posted a message saying, today is my dad's birthday. I know there's nothing more in the world that he would have wanted than to meet his grandchildren. So I wanted to share this pic of Saint with you all. What do y'all think of the pic? I thought Saint looks just like Kanye.
Oh, just like.
I forgot they had a child.
Yep.
How do you hide a person for 3 months? For 3 months, didn't come out and see the light at all.
Yeah.
But it's super adorable though.
Yeah, I'm not that big a fan of kids, but that's a cute one for sure.
Baby fever right now. No, I feel like it was just a nice day because it was her dad's birthday.
Yeah.
It was perfect timing for
It
that.
was. It was a really cute reveal.
And only Kim would wait to reveal her child.
Right.
Yes.
Another thing we have all been waiting for finally happened last week. Rihanna released 2 videos for her song Work featuring Drake. The first video, directed by Director X, features Riri in a bob and a mesh dress at a party in the Toronto restaurant The Real Jerk. The second video, directed by Tim Aram, shows Rihanna in a sheer nipple-exposing, long dress, twerking and grinding on the sixth god. The two also paired up to perform Work at the Brit Awards in London last Wednesday. This was Rihanna's first performance since she canceled her Grammys performance due to bronchitis. So were the videos all you guys expected them to be?
It was a lot.
I was waiting for this because we knew that she was just going to grind on him the whole time.
Yeah.
And she gave us 2 of those. It was monumental. It was great.
It kind of reminded me of What's My Name, though.
Yeah. Just stand in front of
Definitely.
each other and look
She's
cute
like, work,
to the
work,
camera.
work, work, work.
I thought it was...
I don't know what she's saying in the second part of the
No.
song.
When that song comes on in the club, it's like everyone just is lit. So
Yeah.
you better find a grinding partner because it's so great. But her bronchitis, though, I hope she gets better. I think I got it, to be honest, because my voice. But anyway, so this isn't really tea, but I was watching the Wendy Williams show last week, like I do every night. And I wanted to bring this to the table for discussion. Wendy said on the show, Rihanna is good for right now. She's not a legend, nor will she be. And I wanted to get your thoughts. Do we think Rihanna is legend material?
I mean, I definitely think she could be. If she's not yet, she's on her way. Platinum albums, everyone is dying for the release of her album all the time. So that's my
She's
take.
not Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin level
no.
yet. She could work her way there, but
She
different
could get
kind of
there.
music, different
Yeah.
kind of like flavor, but
Yeah.
she could work her way there.
Yeah.
I feel like she's not a legend. And she won't be, only because when you think of legends, you think of
Whitney Houston,
and
Aretha.
Tina Turner.
Right.
Like, I
Yeah.
can't imagine when I'm like 60 years old telling my kids, that
Riri.
Rihanna changed the game. Like, twerking on Drake. I mean, she's good. She's a pop princess. She makes pop hits, but I don't think there's one like moment with her that's like, this is legendary. And I'm not saying this because I'm in the Beehive, but
No,
I'm not saying that. But yeah, I agree with Wendy. I do.
I respect that.
Another day, another Kanye problem. Kanye West takes another jab at Taylor Swift, but in this time in his song Famous, saying that he would sleep with Swift because he made her famous. After the backlash started to roll in, West took to Twitter saying that he had gotten permission from Taylor Swift to drop the line. But according to Rolling Stone, her PR team said that didn't happen. Later in the video, a video leaked from backstage at SNL when he was performing where he could hear him calling the pop star fake, which was hilarious. If you haven't seen that, go check it out.
It is.
Kanye SNL backstage leak, hilarious.
So good.
Taylor seemingly responded to West in her Grammy acceptance speech saying that there are people out there who will try to undercut your success or take credit for your accomplishments and your fame. But if you focus on your work, you don't let those people sidetrack you. So it was interesting because they had dinner before this a long time ago
They're
Yeah.
to
friends
make
now.
up.
He sent her flowers.
They're
Yeah, he sent her
friends
flowers. I
now.
think he kind of just trolled on her.
Yeah.
He's Kanye.
I think, like, who do you believe? Do you believe that he really got her permission to say that he
Maybe.
should sleep
Either
with her?
way, he knows he's going to say something.
I really think, well, her PR team is saying that he didn't, but I really think he did.
I don't know. Who can we trust Kanye though? That's
The whole line is just kind of crazy to
Oh,
me to
yeah.
even think of that. Like, you made her famous. You didn't make her famous. I mean,
wasn't she already two albums in?
Yeah.
But
She's
he
winning.
made her like main, because I really didn't know her till he interrupted her.
He elevated her
Yeah.
success.
That doesn't give you a right to sleep with her. My feminist side is like, no.
Yeah,
just because
like,
you
please
made
stop.
her life
Right.
does not mean that she
Right.
owes you anything.
Right.
But I still love you,
Kanye.
Kanye.
So we can't end this segment without talking about what is happening with Kesha. It was decided in court last week that pop star Kesha would be denied her request to terminate her contract with Sony and producer Dr. Luke. Kesha, claiming sexual battery and assault against Dr. Luke, was seeking to be freed from her contract so that she can produce and release her own music without the producer. In wake of the court's decision, celebrities all across the world offered their support. Taylor Swift donated $250,000 to her. Demi Lovato went on a tweeting spree, voicing her support and demanding the support of other feminists. Lena Dunham wrote an essay in her newsletter, Lenny Letter, stating that she felt sick when she heard the decision. And Adele used her acceptance speech at the Brit Awards to publicly announce her support for the star. Do you guys think that Kesha is telling the truth? Like, how do you feel about women in Hollywood showing their support? What do you think she could do now?
One of the things that Demi said, like you mentioned, was you can't just throw money at Taylor Swift can't just throw money at Kesha.
Yeah.
You have to actually get involved and do something.
Take
worthwhile.
something to the Supreme Court, I
Right.
think is what, yeah.
Yeah, and that makes sense because I guess you can't just be quiet when all these other things happen, and when this one happens, just throw your money at it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I kind of agree with her on that, but
But also, these court expenses, I'm sure, are costing a lot of
really
money,
costly.
and Kesha hasn't been able to put out an album in a long time, so I'm sure
Where's
that...
her music at?
Well,
She
you
can't
know,
do
you
it
don't
'cause she's
really
with,
want to work with your
abuser.
abuser. So, I mean, I understand why she would donate the money, and I'm sure it helped a lot, but I do think that if you have the status that Taylor has, you should take something to the Supreme Court, or something like that.
True. And a lot of people I saw on Twitter were saying that she might be lying about the sexual assault.
I saw
which
that
is-
too because
I hate
they
that,
showed
but-
his tweets and they showed how he
Yeah.
was talking about it, and it's one of those victim blaming type deals.
Right.
So, yeah.
and anyone's gonna cover themselves on that.
Right.
Like that's like he is a very well-known producer. So many people have worked with him or want to work with him, and it's just a really sucky situation for sure.
So she has to stay in her contract. I wonder how many albums she signed for. Like
I'm not sure. I didn't actually see, but there were Jack Antoff, who produced one of Taylor Swift or a couple of Taylor Swift songs. Tweeted his support and said, "If you ever want to make music, I'm down to help you." Zed said that he would make music with her. Like there are a lot of people supporting her and saying they'll produce stuff for her. So that's really cool. I don't know how that would break her contract if it would, but
hopefully she works it out.
Because what I would do is like if I signed for like 5 albums, just put out a bunch of quick little albums with like 3 songs and just get out of it. I mean, I don't know how she's gonna get out of this, but I mean, we hope that the situation gets better.
For sure.
So that's all the tea we have for you today, but the fun doesn't stop here. Coming up next, I'm sitting down for an exclusive with local singer Steph Neff. You don't want to miss this. This is KUE News.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back to KUE News. I am here with Steph Neff, who is a singer-songwriter and a student at KU. Thanks for joining us today. She's also here to perform for us, but before she does, I want to sit down for a few minutes and get to know her a little bit. So first off, where are you from?
I am from Houston, Texas.
Wow. So what brought you to KU?
My dad actually went here.
Oh, okay.
He was an electrical engineer back in the day.
That is cool. So what is your major? Are you
I'm mechanical engineering.
Oh, in the family. So when did you start making music?
I started playing piano when I was about 6 or 7, but I've been singing since basically I could talk, so.
Okay, and do your parents do music, or is it just?
My dad played trombone in the high school band, and my mom was a percussionist.
Cool, so it runs in the family. So how would you describe your music? Like what kind of music?
I would say it's pop, but it's got some kind of like jazz and blues and rock and kind of other styles like that, kind of.
Okay,
in
mesh
there.
Of everything. Okay, so who are some of your influences?
I'd say Adele and Taylor Swift are like 2 of my favorites, and then like Simon and Garfunkel, Landslide, or not Landslide, Fleetwood Mac. Landslide's my favorite song.
Okay, so you write your own music?
Yes.
Oh, cool. So random question, if I were to look at your playlist right now, what are you listening to, like right now?
Probably New Romantics by Taylor Swift.
Oh,
would be the first song on there, and then you'd see Adele, and then you'd see like metal or something weird like that.
So you're not a fan of Kanye? Just a side question. No, you don't like Kanye? No. Okay. So where can we find your music if I wanted to listen to some of your stuff?
I'm on iTunes and basically all major music retailers. If you just wanted to listen to it, you could go to stephneff.com.
Stephneff.com, everybody. Okay. So, you're on iTunes.
Yes.
So we just type in Steph Neff.
Yeah.
And then
there's me right there.
Cool. That is so cool. So will you be performing in Lawrence anytime soon, or any performances?
I'm actually looking at, there's an open mic that I want to start doing on Monday nights, and then I've been talking to some people, trying to get into some different venues. So.
And you're involved with the music production club that's on campus?
Yes.
What is that about?
It's basically just a group of people that are really interested in making music, so we're kind of like breaking off into groups and like learning how to record and produce that music so we can make finished products.
That's cool, very cool. So now we know a little bit about Steph Neff. Let's hear what she can do. Don't move, she's going live up next.
And I might be crazy, but our whole world's on fire, baby. And I don't think we'll make it out alive. you better run for your life. I may be overstated and over-caffeinated and oh so frustrating to you. You say I'm out of my mind, and I think about those words all the time until I start to think they might be true. But if I'm psychotic, I guess that makes it neurotic, because you can't seem to leave. And I might be insane, but you're the one to blame, because of the way you are with me. And when you get too close, I find it hard to breathe. And there's nothing I can say, it's something that we do, and I can get away from this love, it's true. A natural reaction, a fatal attraction, neither one of us can survive. And I might be crazy, but our whole world's on fire, baby. And I don't think we'll make it out alive. You better run for your life. Send chills up my spine, on the verge of drowning all the time. My lungs filling up with water, never felt so alive. Set my soul on fire, watch as the flames burn higher. Do whatever you have to make me lose my mind. Got me seeing stars, I think I'm going blind. And there's nothing I can say, it's something that we do, and I can get away from this love, it's true. A natural reaction, a fatal attraction, neither one of us can survive. And I might be crazy, but our whole world's on fire, baby. And I don't think we'll make it out alive. You better run for your life. Run, 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 run away, and don't look back at the mess you made. Yeah, run, 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 run away, and don't look back at the mess you made. Yeah, run, 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 run away, and don't look back at the mess you made. Yeah, run, 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 run away, and don't look back at the mess you made. There's nothing I can say, it's something that we do, and I can get away from this love, it's true. Natural reaction, a fatal attraction, neither one of us can survive. And I might be crazy, but our whole world's on fire, baby. And I don't think we'll make it out alive. You better run for your life.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
And we are back with KUE News. I'm Madeline.
I'm Jasmine.
I'm Becca.
And we are the Fashion Police. Today we will be reviewing some of the looks from last night's Oscars with what I would like to call fab or drab. We'll start with a fab of the evening with Michael Keaton and some nice velvet loafers. Any thoughts?
We can see what the loafers look like.
Velvet loafers are definitely.
Velvet loafers.
I mean, I know it's hard because men, there's not so much. I feel like sometimes women can't really comment on men's fashion,
Right.
but I do think he looks very dapper.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
for
like,
sure.
it's a different look.
Yeah.
Nice little,
I like the bow tie.
Definitely.
real cute, real fab.
Next is Amy Poehler. I would maybe only change her hair, but I love her gown. I know that most people probably will not like her gown, but I love it.
Yeah,
Not a fan. And I'm sorry, Amy is my queen. I love her, but what are you doing?
Looks like one of those Japanese kimonos.
Exactly. And
I love it.
I'm not a fan.
I think it's just enough pattern because normally I feel sometimes celebrities really overdo the pattern on a
Yeah.
dress.
Yeah.
But I think it's just right. Okay, now we're on to Rachel McAdams. Loved her dress. She's bold for wearing silk because the sitting wrinkle did not picture well. Throughout the whole night, the wrinkle on, right about in her abdomen, crotch area really got worse. And, there's not really much you can do about it. But I love the color. I love the cut.
It looks great on her.
And the little leg out. I love the little leg out.
Yeah. And
Cute,
she
cute.
looks good as a blonde, too. She
Yeah,
should say
she
as a
does.
blonde. Okay, next we have Jennifer Lawrence and Dior.
I loved this
This
dress. I'm
is
all
my
about
fave.
it. I love
thought
it.
it was
And the
nice, too.
blonde is nice.
Her hair
Just-
looks so
I do think it
good.
makes her look a little wide though in the waist area, but we'll let her be.
I like the feathers at the
Okay,
end, yeah.
next, all hail Rooney Mara. She's in Givenchy.
Ooh, and my Givenchy dress.
I love
Ooh,
it.
that is.
Okay, the only issue I have is her hair. Look at that on the top. Is that a bun?
I think
That reminds me of last year, man buns in style, and every single guy trying to put their little hair in
That's
that bun.
like
What is she doing?
When I take my weave out, that's how I be looking. But we all gotta know that. But no. But the dress is nice. The dress is nice.
Yeah.
I like the contrast between the black hair and the white though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That looked great.
And finally, for the last male, we have Eddie Redmayne and Alexander McQueen, which all hail Alexander McQueen. He was quoted saying his tux was very hot.
It looks
he
hot.
was steaming. I saw The Danish Girl and fell in love with Eddie in that film. I think he looks great, but I could be a bit biased. But look at that smile. He's so cute.
I think Eddie always looks great on the red carpet, and this isn't any different at all. I love
He
that.
looked great at the Oscars, too. Or this is, sorry.
The Grammys. The Grammys.
Okay, and so now we're on to drab. We'll start with Sam Smith and Dunhill. Can't stand his beard. It's not him at all. He sings about much softer things, and his facial hair leads on.
Who is that? That is not Sam Smith.
Those shoes.
And the chunky
is that?
so
shoes.
bulky.
Right,
And
with
it's not good.
Right.
I
How many
can't.
pounds did he lose? This
lot.
doesn't even look.
A lot.
Sam Smith.
I know. Okay, so Kerry Washington, my biggest problem with this is the bodice. It gives her absolutely no
See,
shape.
Carrie,
no
I
shape.
love Carrie. I live for
And
Carrie.
I can't
but the
figure out if the bodice is like crooked
Look at
or
the
if she's just
top.
leaning and that's why
Is
I
that
just,
leather?
It's
Yeah,
like
it's
they didn't
leather.
even try with that top. Like, it has a
not good.
weird.
It's not good.
Oh, it's
And if you could zoom in on the shoe too, like you could tell that you know it's the
So
clear,
sh-
that's the transparent.
She
with the
calls
black
her
tip.
fashion people her Carrie crew, but they failed you this
Yeah,
time.
they
They usually
do.
got. She looks nice on Scandal every week.
She does.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, here's Jared Leto and Gucci. His shoes have snakes on them. If that
I
tickles your fancy,
am
but I
not-
hate it all.
Is that a
It's
bow tie?
awful.
Little flower thing?
Yeah.
It
little
looks
flower.
like.
Oh, like a waiter, like at some
Yeah.
Like an
Italian
restaurant.
restaurant.
Like hates his job.
And the white on the shoe is just
Yeah,
not doing it
contrast.
for me.
If it were red, maybe it would have tied in, but
I.
not.
How do you let this pass for the Oscars red carpet? Not good.
Not good. Okay, Heidi Klum is wearing Versace. Her red carpet choices are normally always so great, but this just kills it.
This is like a failed bridesmaid.
Right?
dress. Like
Or
It
the-
looks
like
like
a
it got
prom
ripped
dress.
off.
Yeah.
It looked like she's gotten in a fight, and
Yeah.
the other sleeve got
What is
ripped
that
off. And
sleeve?
And it doesn't.
And
The
the little
sleeve.
peekaboo
and
in
all
the
the
chest.
colors,
No,
all the
it's-
purple.
Just little lilac.
Could have got
little
that at
lilac
Wet Seal.
flowers on Okay, we have Daisy Ridley and Chanel. This dress is not her age range. I think Betty White would have looked
It does look super old. There's
I'm so confused by the like hemline. Like,
yeah,
Yeah,
and
that
that's why I
is
say
weird.
it says, yeah.
It,
Could be
Maybe
too
it was
short.
tighter, like skin tight.
like
I don't
this
know, it's
is
just not.
your breakout year, and this is what you wear to the Oscars. I'm just very confused.
Are those diamonds, or we don't know? It's just
I-
a sequence.
Swarovski crystals.
Okay.
Who knows?
Okay.
Okay, Julianne Moore has absolutely no shape in the gown she donned on the red carpet.
I usually love her outfits. Usually she looks great, but
This looks like a prom dress.
Maybe the
Yeah.
color. Yeah, it does. It's maybe the color. I don't know. It's just.
I don't understand the top.
I wish she had a little bit more boob.
I think the top is fine. If it would have been a sleeker bottom,
Yeah.
it could have worked.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Okay, Laura Spencer's body is amazing, but this Roland Mouret dress is not giving it justice.
No.
Her top, she's
No.
she has beautiful broad shoulders, but I
Yeah.
think with the slimming all the way down, didn't give her.
And the
didn't give her
top
good shape.
left, what is going on
Yeah.
with that?
Too much fabric.
Oh yeah, they just.
And it looks a little short too. 'Cause
Yeah.
You can see
It's
I don't know how you
weird
guys
length.
notice that type of stuff. I don't even know. Like I'm just like a little
Just
short.
So weird. At
In the middle is a little odd. Okay.
So now let's look at some looks that I couldn't decide between Fab or Drab. First is Brie Larson in Gucci. She's great with, from Broom winning
Yeah.
Best Actress, but I couldn't decide.
Is that a belt?
I'm confused.
It's a belt.
Yeah.
And it's more like a brooch belt. At first, I had to zoom in earlier on the picture because I thought that it was literally like a sequin stretchy belt that you just slip on over. But zooming in is actually fairly pretty. But
I like it with the exception of that belt
yeah,
thing.
I think it could have gone without.
Yeah. And her makeup looked really
Oh,
great.
yeah, she looks beautiful.
She rocked the red carpet this year. for
Okay,
sure.
Chrissy Teigen and Marquesa. She looks great pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't even see the bump, really.
No, until she turns to the side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's
and
really pretty.
there are
hate
pictures
her
of
face
John
in this
Legend
picture.
like fixing her
Her
train.
face in the picture.
I really don't think Chrissy Teigen is attractive, but okay.
Oh, wow. Shade.
Sorry.
Shots fired.
Okay, I don't know. I don't understand the obsession with her.
Yeah.
Okay, Kate Blanchett and Armani. I enjoy the color and all the detail, but I think the dress could have
No.
gone without the shoulder pieces.
I don't
I mean,
like this.
it gives me a
It's-
little Elsa Frozen.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Let it
like
go
Cinderella
vibe.
with the bird
That's like- I
still
thought
on her
Cinderella.
dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Cinderella too.
And then
I
those are
just-
flowers just going down the dress. Okay. That's new.
And lastly, Orlando Jones. What is
Orlando,
this
what did you
jacket?
do? Oh.
Oh my.
I-
Oh no. No,
Oh.
no.
I'm just trying to see what the pattern is.
It's like palm trees,
Oh,
similar
no.
to palm trees.
Orlando, first off,
I don't know.
What?
he just forgot about the boycott and came here looking like
True.
that.
I didn't want to hint
It
at
looks like he just was like, I'm not going to boycott and
one
just
of five
pick the jacket up.
in the audience. Okay, so that is it for the Oscars Fab or Drab red carpet review. Who do you guys think had the best look of the night?
Katniss Everdeen.
Yep.
To Jennifer Lawrence. I, thought
I
she was
did.
Great.
I
was
love
great.
that look for sure.
I liked it too. All right, I'll agree with that. This concludes our show. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at KUENews for daily entertainment updates and tune in to our next show on the 21st. Have a good weekend and a fabulous spring break.
KUE News, your place for the latest in entertainment.
Celebrity gossip and fashion.
Same Kardashian drama.
Same hot tea.
This time, a new day.
New time.
This is KUE News.